We're going to be demonstrating positions on side. Hello, Mr. Jones. My name is Dante. I'm going to be your CNA today, and why I'm here is to position you onto your side. How does that sound? Sounds pretty good? All right. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to go gather my supplies, and I'm going to wash my hands. Real quick before I get started with that, I'm just going to take a look at your wristband. All right, it is you, Mr. Jones. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to go wash my hands, and I'll be right back. So it's washing hands in the bathroom, or now I'm going to gather my supplies for this. It's going to be 1 barrier and 3 towels. 3 pillows. So I got my barrier, and I'm going to take this over to my room, bedside, over to the patient. Place my barrier onto their table. And place my pillows right on top. I'll bring this within reach. So I'm going to make sure that the bed is at its waist level. I can always state it doesn't gonna hurt, but I can say that lock the wheels. The bed rail is up. So I'm not gonna work over the bed rail. I'm gonna lower this bed rail. Now, patient is at bed at my waist level. I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Jones, if I'm gonna close these curtains for privacy, but can you scoot towards me? That sounds like you can do that? You can? Oh, wonderful. All right, so now the patient has scooted towards me. I'm now going to ask the patient to lift or just bend their right knee. So they bend their right knee. This helps for pivoting, okay? Now I'm going to ask the patient, can you reach for that bed rail? You can? And can you hold on to that bed rail? Thank you. So I'm going to, from behind, lift the under chuck. If they have a if they have a draw sheet, I can use the draw sheet. Or in this case, I'm just gonna use this under chuck for right now, this waterproof chuck. I'm gonna place this underneath. I'm gonna tug on this, so that way I'm not giving slack. So while I'm pushing the pillow into the bed, I'm gonna keep this pulled up so that way this pillow stays in a better position. Because I'm gonna place this right over, I'm gonna lay this down. Now, the patient is lying on their side. I'm going to keep the patient covered up and not expose the patient, but I want you to see where I'm going to place these pillows. One pillow is going to be placed underneath the elbow, and the wrist are both supported onto this pillow. Make sure that you keep covered. I'm going to get my 3rd pillow. This pillow I'm going to place underneath the leg, so this leg is bent at this 45-degree angle. I'm going to place the knee and the ankle onto the pillow. So they're both going to occupy this pillow space. All this would be done underneath the covers, making sure that the patient is not exposed, but I want you to see the location of the knee and the ankle placed onto the pillow. Patient is covered up. I'm going to go ahead and raise the bed rail so I can go around real fast, just so I can do this to the pillow. I want to reposition the pillow, and I'm going to reposition the shoulder of the patient, making sure that the patient's shoulder is not, the patient's not lying on it. Collites in reach. I'm also going to get the bed and lower it to its lowest level. Ask you, Mr. Jones, if you need anything. No, you're good. You're comfortable. All right. Well, you go ahead and get some rest. I'm at this point going to go back and gather my barrier. This will be placed into its soiled linen container. I'm going to walk this bedside stand over to the patient's bedside. So now the patient has their bedside table in reach. Making sure that I wanted to illustrate that their call light is on this side that they're facing, and that their supplies, if they have phone, if they have any personal belongings that they want within reach, it's on the side that they're facing. If I had the patient facing the other way, This table would be on the other side of the bed. Now I'm going to open up the curtains. I'm going to wash my hands, and I'll be skills complete.